Hi guys, my name is Rick Shields down here at Trafford Golf Centre in Manchester. I'm going to talk about the clubs that Justin Rose is using this year. So he's had a great season so far. He's got quite a few new additions to the set. So that's obviously enhanced his performance. He's tailor-made throughout. Every golf club in his bag is tailor-made. So I'm going to go through every single one, starting with the wedges, working all the way up to driver. And the only one I've not got hold of is his putter because it's a prototype. So start off with his wedges. He's using the new EF wedge. He's got the ATV grind in his 52 and his 56. The ATV grind at the bottom allows him to open that face up a little bit more, so if he does want to manipulate the loft, he can do. And with 60 degrees, just got it in the normal 10-degree bounce. It's a black smoke finish, which I think is a lovely shape to the a lovely look to the head. Certainly these guys are playing in sunny climates. To anti-glare a wedge is really important for these guys. There's a new wedge, there's a new groove design, which is a spin groove design, which has been proven to be pretty good. I've not fully tested the wedges just yet, but it'd be interesting to give those a test to see actually what spin numbers they are. But I've got this in 56, so I'm going to hit this one first. I've got it on GC2 simulator software, so we can have a look at what's happening. I'm going to hit a little one into here. They feel great. Let's see how they react into this green. So you'll see as it's coming down, yeah, stopping pretty quickly there. But just feels, you know, they feel great, they look fantastic. A lot of the time a wedge, unless they do something different to the grind or the grooves, feel pretty much the same as the rest of them. They feel quite soft, feel nice to hit, and it's just all about the performance then. I suppose looks plays a big part in selecting a wedge. I think Justin's gone from the Tour preferred wedge to these EF wedges, and we see there, spin, they're pretty good. Not bad at all. Right, then moving into his irons, he's actually using the Tour preferred MB irons, the muscle back irons, the small, probably the most bladed iron TaylorMade do. He's got this from 4-iron all the way down to pitching wedge, so he uses a conventional bladed pitching wedge in the set. He's got it in a soft stepped KBS Tour C taper shaft. So obviously one that suits him, a steel shaft. So I've got this in 7-iron. Now looks wise behind the ball, this is a really classic look iron. It's so small in head design. You know, for a weekend golfer, I'm not sure this would be the greatest plan. For a tour player, they like the workability, they like the feel of the club head. And also it helps them with a smaller head to cut through many more different types of surfaces. So let's give this a go. Like I say, this is 7-iron. It only looks about the same size as the actual golf ball itself. And just feels so good. I've just slightly pulled that a touch, but feel really solid. Loft wise, they're very kind of standard loft wise. I think the 7 in this is about 32, 33 degrees of loft, so not ridiculously strong. They're not a power club, these. They're a very simple, this is 7-iron in that loft. Very simple design, very classic for your better tour players without question. And the flight on it when you catch it is just amazing. I'm only 175 yards away from this flag, and it's just being buttoned in there. Just such a good, solid flight. That was a really nice strike on that one then. Carried 172. Like I say, I think with the smaller head design wouldn't suit every weekend golfer, but for the tour players, they like that look. They like the fact that there's no offset. They love the fact that it's a small head design and looks really classic in the set. And there's been new irons since these with the TaylorMades, but nothing quite as bladed. So this is the most current bladed iron that TaylorMade do. And I can see why he's using them, because they feel awesome. This is all over actually. Get it. I need to hold one day. Yeah, really nice. So Tour preferred iron from 4 down to pitching wedge. Right guys, so moving into his 5-wood. Justin, yeah, I was going to call him Taylor then. He's done that many TaylorMade clubs. You might as well call him Taylor. Justin Rose, R15, is using this in a 5-wood, which is actually 19 degrees. The closest I've managed to get to this is to a 17 degrees. He's got it in neutral setting with a Matrix Ozic shaft in it. I've been using this R15 at the moment, lovely slim head, really good ball flight. I find that it's a consistent wood. So for a 5-wood, that would tick all the right boxes. So for Justin, for a 5-wood, he's hitting this into long par 5s. Probably not hitting it off the tee very often, because he's probably using his 3-wood, which I'm going to move on to next. But when he's hitting these shots into par 5s, we want lots of height and landing it nice and soft. So like I say, he's got it in 19 degrees. Oh, I just love the flight of that. Really strong flight. Felt good off the face. Like I said, I'd love a couple more degrees just to show you the benefit of the height on that. But that coming into a green would land really softly. Even the descent angle on that was 43 degrees. To get that into a 5-wood setting, and that would even be descending even steeper to land even softer. Great flight. That's TaylorMade R15 5-wood. And then we're going to move into a really strong club, and I think this is the gap that he probably needs, because that's for me, he's carrying about 230-ish, 240. Justin probably obviously a little bit longer. And the club he's using for a 3-wood at the moment is the TaylorMade Aeroburner TP in 15 degrees. He's got it in the same shaft, Matrix Ozic. Now this is a flying machine. So I don't know what the separation distance in his driver would be, but let's hit this in 3-wood and see how it flies. So 15 degrees. Oh, that's got to be much longer. Oh, it is. It's absolute miles. 260 carry, so you can see that separation. 285 total distance. This Aeroburner 3-wood TP, I've not actually stuck this in the bag because it feels for me comes out a little bit too low, but for a 3-wood off the tee, I mean, it is just phenomenal. I think I like what Justin's done with the 5-wood because he's got an option for a wood to hit high into greens, and then got a wood option to be able to actually hit those really long tee shots when he actually wants to play safe still. It's absolutely enormous, this wood. I'm not sure if I'll hit my driver that far. So, look how close those two are as well. TaylorMade Aeroburner TP 15 degrees. Okay, driver time. So Justin's using the same R15 that I've got. He's got the 430 head in 9.5 degrees, exactly the same setting I've got it in. He's got it in actually a slightly different shaft. He's got his 3-wood in the black tie, the Matrix Ozic black tie, which I've got in my driver. But he's actually using the Kuru cage. So he's got it in stiff flex, 70 gram stiff flex. And when I saw him hitting driver last year, he was using the TaylorMade SLDR, the R15 that hadn't come out yet. And he was really getting that high penetrating ball flight with no spin. It was a real pleasure to see. So stepping him up into the R15, we did a swing analysis on the Monday Night Golf show, so go and check that out. But for 9.5 degrees, he's just bombing this. He really is confident with this club at the moment. And you can see there the flight on it, big, high, low spinning, long hitting. I'm glad I've hit it past that 3-wood anyway, because I was a bit worried then. Long hitting, and just seems to fit his game so well, the R15, the TaylorMade R15. The 430 version, smaller head for a less spinning golf shot. Again, maybe not for the weekend golfer because we want a lot more forgiveness with the club head. So it does go up to 460 in size. But you can see the flight on that. I mean, I actually like this club a lot. I think it's a very powerful club. And with its low spin characteristics, that's a big hit. Look at that, eh? Getting it out there. The putter, unfortunately, I can't get hold of it. It's a prototype. He's using a black smoke putter, which is, I'll throw some images up on screen. And the last thing is using the TaylorMade Tour Preferred X golf ball. So the harder version out the two. So we've got the Tour Preferred normal and then the X version. A bit like another company's X version, the one with the red number as well, that kind of slightly harder inside core and cover for more for faster club head speeds to get that ball flying out as far as it can do. So guys, that was a Justin Rose, what's in the bag, what he's using currently in 2015. He's got off to a great start this season, really playing well, and I'm sure he'll continue to play well this season. Guys, if you've enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up, comment down below, let us know what's in your bag. I'd love to hear your thoughts. We shall see you next time, doing some more videos to help you improve your game. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you soon.